Battlefield analogies and metaphors are common in the vernacular of football and really always have been. But when we get figures from military history squaring off on the gridiron, it seems to fit just right. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the SEC, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulldogs will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Rutgers offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Snagged in the middle. It's strong. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got it in the middle. It's Black. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back and go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. He'll do it himself. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Handoff to the single back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let it go. It's caught. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25. spin on the run. He's got 59 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Schultz. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They might be feeling a little, and now they've lost the ball here. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Bullock. The sure hands, it's Hopkins. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Pulls it, fired complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Blake. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 21 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping it up. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. A little screen to the running back. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Here he comes with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grab behind the line. It's Hopkins. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Makes the catch. It's Hopkins. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. They kick it away on 4th down. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Here's the handoff. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Off the play fake. Looking left. Got him downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. He'll do it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Trying to run, it's Raymond. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Black. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Scarlet Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Raymond. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. Trying play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. You get inside the 5, you're thinking run. As a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hopkins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. With the catch, it's Strong. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Fenley. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. At the 35, he's open. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiggins. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Finley. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Got a man. It's Finley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Rutgers!
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab deep. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
That's caught. It's Hopkins.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
To the air, it's Bullock. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The quick out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Louisiana Tech, 10.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riggs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Find some fresh air. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll run play action. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Got a man. It's strong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking to throw at Schultz. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Bullock. He's got him. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Wiggins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Robertson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Robertson. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Toure. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Toure. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Scarlet Knights are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Benjamin. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Bullock. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Grab behind the line. It's Robertson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Third down coming.
Fires to the big fella. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
Brings up fourth down.
Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,